Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Polina, and today we have a plan with me in my Hobonichi Weeks Mega. This video is a little special because this is actually an omnibus of 3 different plan with me's. Because it is the start of July, I'm going to go ahead and set up my monthly, weekly, and notes pages. So make sure that you stay until the end of the video to see all these different layout ideas. We are starting with the monthly pages, and here I'll be using this pen, and it is the 𝒉𝒅 Clean Color Dot, and you have seen this before. The color is a deep blue or navy, almost navy, and I quite enjoy this color. Here I'm lining the boxes that is not a part of July. I'm only going to be using the boxes that are dated to this month. So I have quite a few boxes to play with. You can alternatively just use any decor, any sticker, even washi to decorate that area. But for me, I'm going to make it a little bit more functional. So you can also try this in your planner if you're looking for a similar thing. So here I am darkening or filling in the first grid line, and this is going to just make sure that I understand that this area is a little more special, and I'll show you what I will be writing. And it is my projects box. So I always have a few projects that are ongoing, and I feel like a space in the monthlies would be great for that. Here on the bottom, I am writing my pending projects that have been open for quite a while, and things that I am waiting on for updates. And just so I have a more visual representation of it being open, I also use the pen to write the little check boxes. So this is another area that I wanted to use, and this one is going to cover the last day of the month because I do have a deadline for that. And I feel like this is a great idea to extend that box and have the information about it just next to it. And this is what we have. So let me go ahead and show you the top box. So that is one idea or layout idea that you can do. And then on the sides, I'll be using that for my goals that will happen or I'm making every week. And then these are the bottom boxes. And then I still have space for anything that will come up in the month that I want to put on there. Let's go ahead and plan in our weekly pages. So this is the 27th week of the year, and I'll be using the Sailor Shikiyori brush pens. This brush pen actually has a fine liner at the bottom, so you can either use both or just one of them. I will be using both, of course. So here I'm dividing the left page into 2 equal sections or columns, and then I am deepening the lines on the first column. So here I am leaving the right hand column blank, but I will be lining that in a little bit. So just to make it a little bit even, and this is completely not functional, I just wanted to look a little bit more balanced, I did line the left hand side. I rarely ever do that, but I feel like this layout is full of lines and that area was looking a little empty. So here I divided that into several sections, but I'm not going to talk about that right now because I will be adding sections later on. But this is basically the groundwork for all the little sections in that area. So that is that page complete. So the left page is almost done. Let's move on to the right page. I'm also dividing that into 2, very similar to what I did in the right page. And then I am making that little tracker, which I'm incorporating in this week's pages. So as I've mentioned, I am adding a few lines. I'm dividing that column into several little sections, and I'm also making that one grid header. And this is what we have. So it looks a lot structured. And this is a little close up because we are going to be using our pens quite a lot now. The footage for the calligraphy like headers unfortunately did not survive export, so that is what we have. So here I'm just using my fountain pen, which is the Pilot that I've had for quite a while, and that's my go-to pen for this planner. I do have quite a lot of pens, and I would switch between them for this planner. However, I'm partial to that Pilot pen. So here I am making two types of trackers in one. And as you can see there, there's a vertical one and like a line graph one. And now I'm just finishing off with a few things, including that last header. And this is our page anatomy. So we do have two equal columns mirroring each other. I feel like I have done that before as well, quite recently. But here we have 7 rows for the first one, and then it changes every time. So we have the schedule, the important, week at a glance, and notes and next week at the bottom. Here I have a free-form daily log as well as a tracker on the right page. Next, we will have the notes pages after this, and the notes pages is going to be an extension of both the monthly and the weekly pages. So here I am making my fancy header. It doesn't need to be as fancy. It just wants to say, or should be saying, the month. And then I wrote down the dates included in the month, and I plan to write 1 line a day or maybe even several lines. Importantly, on the right page, I will be going through my goals, and I will make a video of how you can do this using your planner. So make sure to stay tuned for that video. It should be coming on Thursday, but let's see what happens. That is the goal, to post it on Thursday. And then I have a little bit of space at the bottom, so I'm making another fancy little division. So it doesn't need to be like this for you guys if you don't want to do it. So we have the vertical monthly as well as a goals assessment section, and I think these pages will be really great for me to assess my month on a daily basis, sort of. But speaking of daily review in the planner, I decided to go ahead and continue the BuJo extension that I have for my weeklies, and I wrote down notes on there. I don't know why I wrote notes. I don't usually do that, but that is what we have. So importantly, I wrote down the keys at the top so that I can see it right away. And this key is only composed of 3 things because this is a work planner and I don't think I need a lot of keys for this list. And that is all we have for today. It is quite a lot. So we do have a plan with me in the monthly, in the weekly, and the notes pages. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want some more planning videos, please subscribe to my channel. I am working on the audio really hard, and hopefully it'll get fixed very soon so that you guys can enjoy these videos with good or better audio. Thanks once again, and I'll see you in the next one.